everyone, and welcome to the Volkswagen ERA Way to Zero talk on design. My name is Martin, and I have now the pleasure of introducing a quite remarkable man. He started his career at Volkswagen in 1993. He designed cars for Audi, and at some point he became head of design at Skoda. And in July last year, he then took over the management of Volkswagen Design. And he sees his role as much more than being responsible for just stylish cars. He wants to use the vehicle design to change the way people think. And in this way, help Volkswagen to become a key player in the transition to sustainable mobility. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Volkswagen Head of Design, Josef Kaban. Come on, give it up.
Hello,
Josef.
Hi Martin, hi.
Good to see you.
Thank you, very good.
So let me ask you, you've been in this position for a little over a year now. How's it been for you? How's this personal journey been since you joined the Way to Zero?
It was a great time. I mean, I have to say the time went very quickly. I mean, 1 year is some time, but no, it feels like yesterday. But for me, it was a little bit like come back home because as you already mentioned, I used to work for Volkswagen for 10 years. Therefore, this was great feeling to come home.
And you will now share your vision a little bit more in detail, but can you give us one thing that is really important to you when it comes to designing this transformation to sustainable mobility?
Yeah, I mean, it is the most important is, of course, we always love the cars and that we will love them even in the future. But they will change in a positive way. And I think this will be the greatest challenge what we have, and I'm looking forward for the time.
Thank you very much. And we are now looking forward to hearing more about your vision on this transformation. Your stage is yours.
Thank you.
Take it away. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, warm welcome from my side, ladies and gentlemen. And I will just make a little talk about the design, not too long. I mean, 1 hour is not much. No, I'm kidding. It will be probably 10 minutes. But I will start further beginning a little bit with something what we always started with, almost every of us, starting to draw maybe first the sun, and then some of us started to draw as the child cars, yeah, little bit cars, maybe the family, but the cars the mobility was always exciting us. It's something what actually very well fit to the human and our society. The mobility is part, and we start to like it from the very low age. So, but when we look this, of course, we have, let's say, as well, let's say, brands which are very successful, but as well we have the world, which is as well our world, and we want to take, and we will even take care more and more how this link, the mobility and the world is looking in the future. Of course, it is responsibility not only for our adults, but as well for the future generations. Therefore, of course, we focus always on the people, and this is something what Volkswagen was always facing on. Yeah, when I look, for example, the needs and the way how the human is using the senses, that's something what Volkswagen and we are always as designers, as well as the development team, always facing on. So, but what is actually for us as human very important is always innovation. Innovation is something like engine of our society. We always want to learn something more. We want to do the next steps. And the next steps, we don't only want to do, we want to experience them. We want to share them. We want to have them in the cars. We want to have them in everywhere where we go. All the touch points. And that's something what is important and we love. But of course, it is important as well how we do it. In a way, when we look, for example, the materials and the way how we put our behavior to the world and to the materials, the products, this is something what in future is getting more and more on importance. Of course, the materials in the aesthetic as we know them, they will improve. We will learn much more about them and we will get even more excited in the future about this balance between the technology and the material. But of course, what is important if we have, let's say, excellent technology, if we have update technologies and we have good materials, the main thinking behind this as well to make long-lasting product. Long-lasting means, in principle, to take care and to make products which can take care or take part in our life a longer period. Of course, when we look from the design point of view in Volkswagen, we have many examples. For example, when we started with designing this car, of course, we looked cars like, for example, Golf, or like the T1, or we actually looked even the model, the Type 181, and this is something what is well very nice, very reduced car, which gives maybe not the best aesthetic, but excellent experience. And that's something what is as well car about. Mobility is about experience. Therefore, when we was designing, we put these three components together. One of them, innovation. Of course, the way how we behave, let's say the sustainability, and as well for us, timeless, our everlasting design. So when we put this together, we already could see on the car, or we see it in the morning presentation very well, the car become to have own character. Of course, that's something what Volkswagen is always looking for. Not only to have mainstream product, but to a product which gives something outstanding, something different, which could give you maybe other opportunity to enjoy the mobility. As you see, the materials, the way how the car is, for example, designed from outside, it's very reduced. The design is very clean. We have almost no details, which can get old, and everything is more orientated to very simple shapes, circles, straight lines, and of course the combination of the materials or the division of the colors gives the car nice character, not only from outside, of course, as well from inside. When we look the inside of the car, for us was very important to look at it in way of quality, in way of experience, in very positive way. Therefore, you see here many components and many materials which are giving us a completely different view. For example, steering wheel which has completely different shape, or the materials like the wood or the other are all recycled and all in nice balance, giving very value-like character. So when we continue, we have, of course, interior which goes completely different direction. It's very compact car, but in a way there is no any let's say compromise. The car is offering many opportunities, and as we already heard today, it's not only good looking, but of course it has as well lots of possibilities of variations. For example, we can adjust this car in way to the bed, and you could theoretically go a long or short trip and experience your adventure, maybe even a very close place where you maybe even stay and sleep in the car. So when we look this, of course for us it's important to get the young generation to love the cars even more, and who, for example, is young, or we all love the gaming. And of course for us it was important to not only put here one car which looks good, which has timeless design and is sustainable, but in a way to put it here one box which is gaming. Something where you can go in, you can enjoy your time, you can share your time, and of course it is as important for us that it's not only you play gaming, but you can maybe make the streamings and all the other contacts with your friends and share. Because my dream is a little bit that the car, when it's standing on the road, sometimes it's just taking place. And you know, I wish that the car is taking a little bit more part in our life, but not being only used from A to B. But maybe that I even visit the car without having the intention to actually drive him. I just go there, I play, I enjoy, and then I leave again and go maybe next time for the drive. So therefore, we design it, for example, in the car, a big screen which come out and give huge opportunity to let's say, to enjoy that. As you can see on the picture behind me, the screen come out, and then it's with the projector from the back presented nice picture. Of course, as you see on the next picture, you can see that you don't need to sit in the front, you can sit in the back, put your legs up, and then play. The most important thing is not necessarily just this car, it's more just our attention to look the young generation, to look the other people and the needs, and as well the responsibility on the way of designing the cars in the future. Therefore, we would love to give you opportunity, and I hope you will have the time to look at it, the car, because there's a lot to experience. But of course, it's not only about the gaming, as well about this detox, this reduction. For us, it's important that anybody can experience whatever he needs, but on not cost of somebody else. Sharing, enjoying, and as well being mobile, that's something what we would love to have it, and this is something what Volkswagen is standing for, and that's something what, of course, we try to give it in this product, but more important for me is we will push in the future in the next and other cars. So thank you very much for watching me today, and I hope you will enjoy the car. I hope you enjoyed today the day, and I hope we will enjoy in the future all these opportunities or the chances of mobility, and as well the chances of sharing our time with the mobility. So thank you very much, and enjoy the day. Thank you.
So if we have any questions from the audience, we'd be more than happy to take them now. He's here now, he can answer them for you. We have a microphone, so just please raise your hand and Josef will be able to answer your question right here for you. Do I see any hands, any questions? Oh, yes. Sir, in the front.
Yes, what are the chances of production for this vehicle?
I mean, there are always chances. Let's see. Of course, we already know that we are planning car in certain size, similar size. Therefore, everything is possible, yeah?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Do we have any further questions? Anyone? All right, then at this point, Josef, you said it, mobility is all about the experience. I think we can look forward to many, many more different experiences in the future. Thank you for giving us this experience.
Thank you, Martin.
Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Have a great day at IAA. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.